I never thought I'd become the villain in my own engagement, but that's exactly how I felt when I opened the door early from my shift and heard my fiancé's voice echoing from the living room. I crept in, half expecting him to be on a call, but the sight that greeted me made my stomach drop. He was standing way too close to my sister, eyes locked, his voice low and trembling as he whispered vows I'd never heard before. Not the ones I'd read in his journal, not the ones he'd nervously practiced with me last week. These were new, different, intimate in a way that made my skin crawl. They froze when they noticed me, like two kids caught stealing candy. My sister's face went white, and my fiancé just stammered out some excuse about helping with the wedding. But the way he'd said her name in those vows, the way her hand lingered on his arm, it all screamed betrayal. I demanded the truth right then, and the silence that followed said everything. My sister tried to reach for me, tears already streaming, but I pulled away. I felt like I was watching my own life burn down in slow motion. Turns out, they'd been sneaking around for months. It started as support when my fiancé and I hit a rough patch, but it spiraled. She confessed they'd even talked about running away together, that the vows he wrote for her were promises he never could say to me. My fiancé begged for forgiveness, swearing he loved me, that it was a mistake, but the look in his eyes when he saw her said otherwise. I threw them both out that night, my chest heaving, my hands shaking, not just from anger, but from humiliation. But here's the part I can barely admit, even to myself, I wasn't just angry at them. I was angry at me. For ignoring the signs, for letting my fear of being alone blind me to what was right in front of me. For loving someone who, deep down, I always knew would choose someone else if he could. The real betrayal wasn't just theirs, it was mine, for refusing to see the truth I'd been running from all along.